So communicating with animals is becoming a thing. Dream quarters. This is, pretty much record your dreams, like Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure other things have done this, and they must have, but Final Fantasy Spirits Within is the first time I've seen it.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Where else are we going to get references to that?
Right? They're in the vents. How is this possible? Oh, you mean like every movie ever? Final Fantasy Spirits Within? So, okay, recordings are not legally admissible as evidence in a court of law, because dreams aren't real things that happen. That's actually interesting that they think to mention that.
Yeah, that's kind of like...
But wait, it's true. My dream proves it. But it was a dream. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, that also goes along with lie detectors. Lie detectors aren't considered evidence.
Yeah. Alright, well. Transportation's over. Science is over.
Culture science.
Oh, did you go to that yet? Oh, you went into science. Culture and sports, then. Biozoo! Hey! Living genes featuring live animals endangered or extinct only. Wow! Recreated through genetic manipulation. That is crazy! Created for the conservation of nature in order to recreate and culture extinct mammal and bird species. Besides caring for living ones, the museum operates a library of frozen genetic samples. Successful birth of a unicorn in 47. Natural delivery. Wow!
Also, to give another nod, in Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep and Blade Runner, there are hardly any real animals anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're almost all replicants.
It reminds me of Captain Harlock. They were just like discussing their past. Like, remember we used to go fishing? Yeah, there were fish in the ocean then, and I'm just like,
Yeah. They all died of radioactive fallout.
So brutal.
Pretty much. You know, they're scant wild animals, but very few.
I want to see Robo Musical, man. Musical performed by humanoid robots.
He can talk.
They can sing! They're sampled from actual actors. Virtually no difference between their robot and bio counterparts, I'm sure. Yup. The popularity of this art form no doubt lies in the technology's ability to change the performers with a simple software modification. So you could basically inject long dead people into robots. The big hit of 47 has been the Phantom of the Opera.
Think about that, though. You could have, basically you have cartoon characters that have lived on way after their original performers. You could have
no.
real people.
No, even
physical.
Then. No, Futurama did this. Remember when they downloaded data of actors into, the androids? This game came first.
Yep.
It's just like, harvesting orphans for their organs. What are you doing, Metal Gear Revengeance? Killer 7 did it a decade earlier.
Yep.
Genetically engineered marsupials. Oh, the purse pets. They function as pets? Or handbags?
Ugh. What a terrible
So it's
world.
a pet that you just fold into a bag? What the hell?
I believe it.
So, like a kangaroo is a bag for its baby, but you can make it a bag for yourself? That's so weird.
Terrible existence.
It became popular, but oh my god. Copyright dispute over the design, but the popularity waned when the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals complained. Yeah, there it is. The SPCA. Slave-like treatment of living... No kidding, I was gonna say.
It's terrible.
Well, the
but
SPCA...
I can see it happening.
Yeah. Neo-Kobe pizza, yes! A popular food item, born by accident when a Japanese student accidentally dropped his pizza in someone's soup.
He accidentally dropped his pizza.
Fool. The floating shape, apparently... reminded him of the island of Neo-Kobe in the sea, hence the name. Scores of different varieties are available by combining different toppings and soups. Neo-Kobe pizza is beginning to gain a popularity internationally as well.
Could you imagine eating, wet pizza?
If only Gillian Seed could, but he can't. Retinal fortune-telling. Divination, which reads your blood vessels from the retina of your eye. Like fingerprints and voice prints, it's unique to each person. So, yeah, the fact that... yeah, there it is. Alright. Air surfing. It's become popular. Conventional surfing became impossible due to the sea being contaminated. So the history behind air surfing is dark, just because the world sucks. Okay, so airwave generator. So anyone can enjoy the sport. Popularity is centered among young people of the slum districts, as wind and weather have no effect on use. Competitions and tournaments have been held year-round. That's cool. Finally, one more thing. Dragon horse?
I don't even remember this.
A winged horse developing through bioengineering. Originally popular among the British upper classes, always with their polo.
Like a Pegasus?
Development from ponies. These dragon horses are only capable of 50 meters or so of continuous flight. The first official competition took place in Neo-Kobe in 2045. The winner, an entrant invited from overseas, Orosian Highlander breed. Okay. Managed a 30-second flight, covering 80 meters. By the way,
like Quidditch.
By the way, fun fact. Pegasus is just the name of a winged horse.
Yeah, no, it's not a race.
Yeah.
It's a single, it's the Perseus' flying horse.
Yep. We're done with culture. Which only leaves one more thing, I think.
Probably there are some of you that are going, thank God.
I know, but this is so good.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah. And by the way, you think
we're English nerds, so whatever.
Yeah, I know. By the way, you think this is good? Wait till the plot happens. Alright, the mainland Snatcher infiltrated from Neo-Kobe designated the city a contaminated zone and ordered the closure of all land, sea, and air links, excluding the Kobe Bridge. We know about this already, so this is just a political angle. Exacerbated the isolation of the city itself, obviously, without contributing to a comprehensive solution to the Snatcher menace. So it's just been bad.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, right. Stupid Snatchers. North-South problem. Well, we kind of know about this. Increase the asset distribution gap between rich and poor, social ethnic splintering of the populace, concentration of wealthy north, slum south. I'm sorry, what?
I just love blaming politics for things that has, like, nothing to do with them.
Oh, I know. Oh, I just dropped the controller. Thanks, person of political power.
So, don't go anywhere with my actual leanings of politics. I was just being funny there.
It wasn't that funny. Oh, it was kind of funny. Oh, it was really funny. Well, we already know this. Rich people north, poor people south. Generate gap divide.
It's like real life.
What? Well, where? Yeah. Freeman. Gordon. Individuals who have managed to erase all record of their own existence from public. Oh, wow. So they got that thing that Catwoman was looking for in The Dark Knight Rises. Also known as Freeman. Not to be confused with homeless. No, these guys are just, like, off the grid, basically, as opposed to homeless.
Yeah. This is kind of a 1984 reference, actually.
Oh, nice. So yeah, that they effectively, electronically do not exist.
Because they don't have, like, the equivalent of social security numbers and things like that.
Yeah. The increase in their numbers has begun to contribute to crime and labor difficulties. Many of the individuals who chose this lifestyle are former workers in computer-related and data management industries. Interesting.
Which makes you think, oh, maybe they know something, that's why they want to get out of it.
Well, another concern is that if the people that are doing this are rising, why can't Snatchers do it too? Which they probably are.
Yes. Shortcomings of society's dependence on centralized data.
Yeah, we really need the computers, so all these computer guys just leaving. It's like,
I love how this is years before this is happening, but there are already concerns about this because of, like, internet presence and things like that. It's really interesting.
Yeah, the old Tunsley Band 2 blinder system, there it is. One more thing and we're done with Jordan. You can relax, guys. Immigrant problem. Oh no, two more things, excuse me. Immigrant problem in outer districts.
Freeman.
We just did that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You had one job! You're holding the controller. I make the whoosh noises.
How do I Genesis?
There's there's 6 buttons. There's 3 more than I'm used to.
Immigrant problem.
Yeah. Eurasian refugees who spread throughout the world, creating a global immigration problem. Over 2 million have found their way to Japan in at least 5 waves. Neo-Kobe, touting its status as an immigrant paradise at the time, was the logical government choice as the area for them to resettle. As a result, the Chinese percentage of the population grew to become second only to Japanese, but the majority of these individuals have ended up living in the slum districts. Dissatisfied with this, and lack of government effort to help, they have formed their own underground society, which is now far too large for the legitimate government to control. Wow.
It kind of harkens back to, like, Ellis Island era.
I was actually thinking, like it's kind
USA.
of similar. I was thinking the mole people in Deus Ex.
Well, I was thinking
in real life.
Yeah.
They're... You mean they don't have a payphone you could dial to enter their secret lair? Neo-Kobe can be divided into 2 areas. Satellite and fiber optic cable
Midgar.
networks are used to manage all forms of data. The so-called municipal data administration districts and the slum regions which are not under such control and oversight. If you cannot get personal guarantees or identification, then it prevents lack of such ID prevents the social functioning and control regions of the city. No forms of cards or credit are accepted in these areas. Cash is the only currency, so you'll really be needing that cash.
Yeah. This is what they were foreshadowing with it.
Trust me, this is noir Blade Runner. We're not hanging out in high society all the time. Yeah,
in order to grease the wheels and get by, you in the seedy areas, you can't have traceable credit.
No way. 30% of the city's total area is officially recognized as falling outside the municipal data administration, and another 10% is believed to be similarly beyond government control, though not yet designated as such. And when it said dividing the two regions, you said Midgar. I was thinking Silverons and Tepeala.
I was just thinking of Final Fantasy VII.
Well, I was thinking of every Tales game ever, and I went to Symphonia. Because it's the first one I played.
It's very similar to that kind of idea, having a part of the city where, the rich and...
Actually, how about Upper and Lower Valua?
Yeah, I was just going to say
that. Who remembers that, by the way?
I don't know what Skies of Arcadia is at all.
Yeah. Alright.
If anybody gets the reference of my
what's his
name.
damn username, guys? Yeah. Alright, guys, we are finally done with Jordan. So, for now, I hope that I was able to be of service. You were, buddy. I look forward to our next session, too.
No, you don't. You're programmed to say that.
Well,
I want genuine computer emotion.
So for now... For now, we will stop the installment.